Yo, what is up? Back with a trade recap. Um, let's get this out of the way. The account's gone, which is what I expected. I accepted that going into today. So pretty much, my my outlook of the day was I was 1.5% down on the account. I'm not finishing the week 1.5% in drawdown. Doesn't feel right. Um, I either lose the account and get another one, it's £40. I'm gonna put the account behind us. Um, just put the account behind us, or we risk what we've got left. So, oh no, sorry, we were 3% down on the account. Yeah, we were 1.5k down, 3%. I either risk that last 1% and make at least a percent, which is fine, or we lose that last percent, which is also fine. I, going into today, accepted that, knowing full well the account could be gone. And that's what happened. We took a loss, which is fine. Because that account is now gone. We can put this week behind us. We can take the lessons from this week and put the rest of it behind us and trade properly now. Because I have to. The self-sabotage needs to stop. Just trade properly. So, without further ado, trade recap. Couple of things. So, obviously this candle hadn't even closed yet, so to ignore from here onwards. We had 4-hour lows on ES. We had the top of a 1-hour imbalance over here. We had a 4-hour imbalance. We had hourly highs. We had the last week's open and last week's high, and these highs up here. And then we had on the hourly, we had hourly lows. Well, there were 15-minute lows, they hadn't formed yet. Hourly lows, 15-minute, 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 whatever you want to say. Thank you. Same sort of situation. Hourly lows, 4-hour lows, 4-hour imbalance. Again, we had the 1-hour imbalance over here. These highs. And last week's open, these highs, and last week's high. So, before market open, what was I expecting? I was like, right, okay, we're going to come down. At 8:30, we'd already swept out these low resistance lows, but I also had these lows marked out, and then these hourly lows, I believe they're hourly lows. Yes, those hourly lows marked out. And I was like, right, we're going to come down, take those out, and then move higher, or we're going to come up and then move lower. That's what I was looking for. So, market opened, NQ took out these hourly lows. Right there. ES did not take them out. ES made equal lows. You can see 5605, low 5605. Right there. So that in essence is an SMT, and I knew that. We had boom equal lows, and we had lower lows. When actually, in hindsight, no, in actual fact, these lows at 4, Thursday's close is here. So NQ took out these lows. So there's our SMC. Boom. And then that meant for the time being I was looking for longs, and I was gonna wait because they're high time frame lows, they're hourly lows. I'm gonna wait for a 5-minute retrace, which we got at 9:45. We had a down close candle. and we hadn't took out. What had we took out? We had hourly highs up there. Yeah, we had took out these highs. Yeah. So once these highs were hit and ES had made equal lows, I thought, right, we're going to start having bearish order flow now and have bearish momentum to take out those equal lows on ES. So I stopped looking for longs. And I decided to wait for news because at that point a trade hadn't appeared. Waited for news. Boom, this was news. What I'm going to do now for myself is, if news does not show a clear candle up or a clear candle down showing that direction, if it shows wicks, then I will not trade that day. I will not trade that day. Because we were just ranging all day after that pretty much. So, but today, as we said from the start, I was taking a trade. I was not finishing the week just 3% down. So, news came out, and then NQ pushes up and takes out those hourly highs and comes into this hourly imbalance. So, get rid of anything that could give us a trade in the opposite direction. And what are we looking at? On the 15-minute, we've got this 15-minute imbalance here. On both indexes. ES at the time of NQ taking those highs at 1020, 1025, ES hadn't got up there, so I was taking that as the SMT. And then NQ broke 5-minute structure at 1030. ES hadn't broke 5-minute structure, but both had broke 1-minute structure. Now, off that sweep, what we could have done, but I didn't want to do because it's not enough conviction for me, was, right, boom, we've had a 1-minute break of structure on both indices. We're disrespecting bullish confluences. Boom, we could enter shorts. Stop above there. Target the bottom of the 50-minute imbalance. I didn't want to do that. I did not. I don't like it, to be honest. I don't like taking a trade off of just an inverse fair value gap and a break of structure. Not a fan. Especially because these were hourly highs. I wanted to see a bigger retrace. So we started forming up candles, drawing equilibrium from the high to the low. Right here, we had this 5-minute imbalance here on both indices. 5-minute order block, 5-minute break structure. Boom. I entered purely off of this bearish closeout of the equilibrium because, again, I wasn't going to not trade. In reality, because these are hourly highs that have been taken, we should at least wait for a 5-minute up close candle, which happened at 1040, and then after 1040, it was just there was no confluence to give us a short, unless it was maybe off this candle, off the break, the imbalance, the fill, the rejection. Whether that probably would have been a trade that we would have taken, and it wouldn't have worked out, but it was at 1057, so I wouldn't really be looking for a trade at that point anymore anyway. But this is a trade we took. I didn't set a stop loss because I was going to let the account run till it liquidates me. We had TP1 at data lows, TP2 at these lows on market open, and TP3 down at those 4-hour lows. And boop, account liquidated, account gone. Which is fine. I perfectly accepted that going in, and I'm happy it's gone. But looking at this from a perspective now, we had the hourly sweep, the SMT, from these lows here. Hourly sweep, hourly SMT, 15-minute imbalance. News comes down and fills that imbalance perfectly. And then we're looking for longs off of that. We get 1-minute break of structure, 1-minute imbalance. And this is very objective, but right there, along with this inverse value gap as well. Target those highs. That is what realistically the play should have been, but my eyes were on bearish. My eyes were bearish today, so I didn't see this, obviously. But that is the probably it is honestly quite a clear setup because it's just the sweep, the 5 minute breaker, the 5 and 15 minute breaker structure, the 15 minute imbalance. You know, it is quite simple stuff, really. The news filling it should have been longs, really, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because what's done is done. It's just I was giving more validity to this stuff over here on the very far left as reasons to go bearish, when in reality this stuff closer here is going to give more volume to go higher. So I really don't like taking stuff from the far left as like a liquidity sweep. It doesn't really sit well with me, but it is what it is. Something to learn from, probably. Just take into account what's going on in this area rather than all the way over there, unless we really have to. So yeah, tough week, very, very tough week, but that's what happens. Everyone has tough weeks. It's just how it goes. So many yes, look, the news candle filled this. We never even disrespected this 5 minute imbalance here. Like, I don't know why I was looking at shorts. I guess it just was. Just really. And if we were properly trading and not wanting to take the trade to go to the account, then I probably wouldn't have took a trade today. And not taking a trade was the best position today. But boom, another perfect long example right there. On ES. It's just how the cookie crumbles. Tough week. A lot has been learnt this week. I feel like I haven't made any progress in the past like 2 months, but that's how it goes. Since my last combine, I passed on the 3rd of August. I have had some tricky emotional days, but I'm hoping to take the lessons, keep it, and use the experience I've gained to make a positive impact on my life. That's the plan. That is a trade recap. That rounds up the week, and I will see you all next week. Hopefully we have a better trading week where we don't lose our shit. Peace.